We live in a world that celebrates balance but secretly rewards obsession. The truth is, most people stay average not because they lack potential, but because they fear intensity. It means thinking about your vision when others are sleeping, working on your craft when others are relaxing, staying hungry even after you have tasted progress. Obsession is not something to hide. It is something to harness. They are afraid to be too focused, too driven, too consumed by a mission. And what you are becoming is not average. But if you want to do something exceptional, you must stop apologizing for being obsessed with your goals. You have to treat it like oxygen, like your next breath. That level of urgency changes how you show up. It sharpens your focus and it eliminates distractions. They ran head first. They consumed themselves with their vision. They let go of the need to fit in so they could stand out. They adjust. They move forward even when the path is unclear. Their commitment to their goal is so strong that it overrides fear. You build consistency. You show up on days when others quit. You create a rhythm that compounds into mastery. You are not just interested, you are invested. Obsession turns time into a tool instead of an obstacle. It compresses learning. It accelerates progress. That means less talking, more doing. Less planning, more executing. Less comparing, more creating. Because their vision is not just something they want. It is something they need to bring to life. It is tied to who they are and who they are becoming. Being obsessed does not mean being unhealthy. It means being committed at a level most people are unwilling to reach. A relentless internal drive that does not switch off after a few hours. It is with them constantly. In their thinking, in their planning, in their execution. People who push you, challenge you, and respect your commitment. Do not expect average minds to understand an extraordinary obsession. When you normalize obsession, you remove guilt from greatness. You stop letting the opinions of the uncommitted shape the destiny of someone who is all in. If your goal is to build something meaningful, you cannot afford to treat it like a hobby. People will say you are too intense, too ambitious, too different. They are right. Because what you are building is not common. That starts with owning your obsession. Stop trying to downplay your ambition to make others comfortable. You are not here to blend in. You are here to break through. The most successful people in any field did not tiptoe into their future. Look at any great artist, athlete, entrepreneur, or leader. Behind their achievements is obsession. If you want to live an uncommon life, you must adopt uncommon habits. Obsessed people do not waste time. They do not linger in indecision. They act. They are willing to be misunderstood, willing to be alone, willing to sacrifice. And that level of obsession produces something powerful: momentum. When you are obsessed, you do not just work hard once in a while. Obsession creates separation. While others coast, you climb. While others wait, you work. While others scroll, you study. But you must protect it. Obsession is powerful, but it is also fragile in the wrong environment. Surround yourself with people who get it. Build routines around your goals. Structure your day so your priorities are non-negotiable. Let your habits reflect your hunger. Normalize saying no, not out of arrogance, but out of alignment. Every yes to something average is a no to something excellent. Guard your time like it is your most valuable resource, because it is. Obsession requires focus, and focus requires boundaries. You also need to normalize discomfort. Obsession is not convenient. It will test your limits. It will stretch your patience. It will demand sacrifice. But it will also reward you with a level of growth and achievement most never experience. When you feel tired but you show up anyway, that is obsession. Watch content that builds your mindset. Engage in conversations that challenge your thinking. When you fail and choose to learn instead of quit, that is obsession. It means you are willing to give your energy to something that matters. Some will mock it. Some will criticize it. Let them. That is their limit, not yours. When you keep showing up long after the excitement fades, that is obsession, not hype. not hope, but obsession. Relentless, consistent, focused obsession. There is nothing wrong with wanting to win, with wanting to break the limits, with wanting to build something legendary. Who chose obsession when others chose convenience? Who made their goal the priority, not the option? Your goals are not too big. Your environment might be too small. Change what you expose yourself to. Read things that feed your focus. Do not wait for someone to understand your hunger. Just go. Build, focus, create, obsess. It is the gateway to excellence. It will not be luck. It will be the result of obsession. 1,000 focused days. 1,000 early mornings. 1,000 decisions to show up when it was easier to quit. If you are willing to let go of average and embrace obsession. People who are willing to go all in and bet on themselves. People who stop asking for permission and start taking action. Train your brain to be obsessed with solutions, not problems. With progress, not perfection. With execution, not excuses. Your mind is programmable. What you feed it determines what it produces. There is nothing wrong with being consumed by a purpose. It means you care. It means you are alive. But be warned. Obsession exposes laziness. When you show up with intensity, it will make people uncomfortable. The world does not need more passive dreamers. It needs focused doers. Normalize being obsessed with your goals, not just for the outcome, but for who you become in the process. Because obsession forces you to evolve. It pushes you beyond your excuses. It reveals what you are truly capable of. And when you reach your goal, it will not be an accident. That is what changes your life. So stop trying to be casual about your future. It deserves more than that. Stop apologizing for wanting more. Every great legacy started with a person who refused to be casual. That person can be you, if you are willing to stop making excuses and start making progress. If you are willing to sacrifice popularity for purpose, do not wait for approval. Do not wait for the perfect time, because obsession is not the enemy of balance. Normalize it. Own it. Live it.